Hello, my name is Trish Johns-Wilson, and I'm one of the librarians in the campus library. I would like to share a bit of how, why, and what I read. So we read for many different reasons. Obviously, as a student, you read your assigned readings to learn about your chosen field. We read to learn about new people, places, and things to expand our minds and better ourselves. We read to be taken away from our regular day-to-day routines or to escape. Today I'm going to be focusing more on the fun type of reading, whatever that may mean for you. So going back to the why of reading, sometimes I just want to read for fun, to escape. I don't want to read a book that will expand my mind or is good for me. Sometimes I just want the book equivalent of a bag of chips and a giant chocolate bar. In other words, comfort food, or comfort reading, as the case may be. And for me, that means fiction novels. So if you're a regular reader, you likely have an old favorite author or specific book that you turn to again and again. It might be something that you read as a child, such as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Anne of Green Gables, or the Harry Potter series, to name just a few. Or it could be an author that you've been reading for years and you eagerly wait for each new book release. You may exclusively read one fiction genre over another, say science fiction, fantasy, horror, romance, suspense, etc. Or it may completely depend on your mood. That's me. Right now, in the midst of COVID-19, weirdly enough, I find myself drawn back to apocalyptic, end-of-the-world type stories. So like The Walking Dead, which we have some of the novels and graphic novels in the campus library's collection. Or like so many of Stephen King's novels, particularly The Stand, also in the library's collection. Stephen King is a favorite go-to author for me. I've read most of his books either in print or on my Kobo. And actually, he is the one that forced me to buy my first Kobo. And if you're familiar with his work, you know how long some of his books are. So the uncut, hardcover version of The Stand is over 1,100 pages and weighs a ton. The paperback abridged version is still over 800 pages. If you're interested in reading The Stand, I'll give you a bit of a teaser. It's your basic good against evil, end of the world as we know it story. A plague called Captain Trips has accidentally been released on the world and people are dying all over. Most of the survivors find themselves literally being pulled in one of two directions, towards one of two powerful good and evil figures. Randall Flagg, also known as the Walking Dude or the Dark Man, or Mother Abigail. Moral and physical battles ensue and hard lessons are learned. Who wins? Well, you're going to have to read it to find out. So come check out the campus library's leisure reading collection, which is mostly in paperback format, but also some ebooks and hardcovers. Your local public library is also an excellent source of reading material. So whatever you read, fiction, nonfiction, print, or ebooks, enjoy.